Najee Harris has had incredible highs in his current position, but many might not know that he grew up in poverty and had little to eat at one point in time. Now the running back star is making a name for himself out on the football field, being the focal point of the Pittsburgh Steelers running offense. In this video, we'll be taking a closer look into Najee Harris's new lifestyle, his troubled past, and what he's currently worth. Comment below what you like the most about Najee Harris, and if you think he'll be a top 5 running back in the league for years to come. Wanted to take a moment to thank you all for all the support the past couple of weeks. If you haven't already, take a moment to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks again, now let's get rolling. Troubled past. Like many who embark on the journey to greatness, they have a wall of support behind them, whether that's positive or negative. For Najee, he grew up in the San Francisco area as one of 5 children of a single mother. They resorted to living in the cheapest areas, which also happened to be some of the most troubled areas as well. This included time in a homeless shelter known as GRIP, which Najee has spent time and money backing after becoming a star. GRIP, also known as the Greater Richmond Interfaith Program, is a shelter that Najee Harris and his family lived in. They were able to get a break here as their family didn't have to worry about the next place they're going to get evicted from or when their next meal was coming. Harris took this break and made it bigger for himself, stunning the coaches at Antioch High School, becoming a top college recruit. He was considered the #1 recruit in the class of 2017 by Scout and Rival, committing to Alabama and continuing to turn his life around.
Well, whatever gets the job done. It's exciting. Lack of better words, exciting. I mean, I wish I could have popcorn, just sit on the sidelines and watch him do it.
Every game when he does something, you react to it because it's like, wow, this is our running back, so we're pretty happy that we have him.
Pretty much any college would be happy to have him too. Najee is just a junior, but he's verbally committed to Alabama.
The biggest thing with him, he likes the competition. The best running backs go to Alabama, and that's what he wants to be, and that's where he sees the competition, and that's where he wants to go.
College star career. Once signed into the program, Najee Harris was behind other running backs that handled the main workload. These names included Damien Harris of the Patriots and Josh Jacobs of the Raiders, 2 other running backs that are the focal point for their own respective teams' ground offense. Even then, Najee was able to contribute to the loaded Crimson Tide lineup in his first year, finishing the season with 370 yards on 61 carries. These numbers doubled into a sophomore season, where Najee played a total of 15 games and recorded 783 yards on 117 carries. Perhaps a taste of what Harris could do in a full season was his game against Arkansas State. He carried the ball 13 times but gained a career-high 135 yards. With the departure of Damien and Josh, Najee Harris went on with the main running back role and his numbers exploded. In both 2019 and 2020, Najee went over 1,000 rushing yards and averaged close to 6 yards per carry. That's impressive considering he doubled his attempts but was still just as effective, if not more, with the ball in his hand. Here's the star running back's senior season stats. Najee Harris played a total of 13 games, rushed for 1,466 yards on 251 attempts, and recorded 26 touchdowns. It makes sense now why everyone was so high on the young prospect, and the Steelers may have secured their go-to back for years to come. We'll dig a bit more into the potential for Najee, especially on a top NFL team like the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you want any insight, check out this video showing Big Ben's thoughts on Harris.
Well, he's a really hard worker. You know, he's in here extra long. I think the other day the running back coach told him, "Hey Najee, I have to go home now." Like, you know, and that just shows that he's still in there watching film and he's constantly asking questions, and that's good. I mean, he doesn't seem lost. You know, it's not like it's too big for him. His head's not spinning. I mean, he's asking questions, which is good, but he's out there and he's playing fast. And I think the most exciting part about Najee that I think we're all going to be excited to see is once he gets it and it clicks and he goes full speed, man, it's going to be something to see.
Famous lifestyle. Now living the lifestyle of any first-round pick, Najee is enjoying his life in the suburbs of Pittsburgh. He spent time with the overtime season crew to look at different houses, with some ranging as high as $5.2 million. However, what we hear again and again is that he's quite humble. He wants a simple view and the basic things that are a luxury to him given his history with homelessness. What do you think about that lifestyle? There's statistics showing that 78% of NFL players go bankrupt or fall into severe financial stress within 2 years of retirement. Najee looks to be the type to save his money, help those around him, and keep it going for years to come. Do you think more star athletes should take the humble approach and not live too lavishly? Net worth. As the 24th overall pick in the 2021 draft, Harris signed his rookie contract worth $13.1 million, which included a nice $6.9 million signing bonus. That's how he's able to afford looking at all these great houses in the Pittsburgh neighborhood, but also know that Najee is looking back at his own history and giving back to the community. The star running back is just 23 years of age, but has already contributed back to Grip, where he was first given a break as a teenager. On top of that, Najee has created his own nonprofit organization known as the Bigger Picture Foundation. Here, he will continue to provide help to those impacted by homelessness and hunger. If there was no Grip, there may not have been a Najee Harris in the NFL. It's incredible to see the young athlete giving back to the community the way he has. The quote, "Money doesn't change people, it reveals them," holds true, especially for Harris. Sky's the limit? Najee Harris is the running back 4 going into week 10 of the NFL. This is incredible given that he's one of the youngest and least experienced running backs within the top 10. He's surrounded by other established stars such as Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara, and Aaron Jones. Harris has been able to keep this up even while on the offense in the bottom third in terms of total offensive output. That should give NFL fans hope, and especially those cheering on the Steelers. The team will be able to use Najee as the next star running back, potentially achieving the same if not greater results than James Conner and Le'Veon Bell. What are your thoughts around Najee Harris, his lifestyle and potential? Do you think he'll be able to surpass his predecessors and become one of the greatest running backs for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Or is that too big of a leap given that he hasn't even finished his first rookie season in the NFL? Either way, we would love to know your thoughts on this incredible athlete. Thanks again for checking out this lifestyle and net worth video on Najee Harris. We appreciate the support again, and we'll see you next time on Sport Trending.